Hi guys, what's up? It's Sarky.
And Aileen with our background.
Kung bago ka sa channel namin guys, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe at pindutin yung bell na yan para updated kayo sa mga bagong upload namin.
That is so true.
That is so true.
Yes, and we are back.
We are back guys.
Ang muling pagbabalik. Ayan, as you all know guys, I just recently gave birth kay Don Baste.
Yeah, parang hindi na nanganak. Payat na ulit.
Bolero kayo.
Nakakagigil ka.
And also, dahil nabanggit niyang payat na ulit ako, I wanna thank him for my wardrobe. Charot. Lahat ng mga damit niya suot ko. So, kasi wala pang kasya. So, sinungaling siya, hindi ako payat ulit. Mataba talaga ulit ako. Ay, mataba ako ngayon. But it doesn't matter. So, I just recently gave birth and Basta is about to turn 2 months. And we've been receiving a lot of messages from aspiring international students on our YouTube, comments on the YouTube channel and also on our Facebook page. And by saying so, please follow and subscribe and also like our Facebook page. It's Sarky and Elite. So, marami kaming nare-receive na questions about our experience during our pregnancy, and giving birth here in Canada while on a temporary resident visa. And so we are making this video to answer your questions and also to give you some more details about,
and tips, syempre.
Oo, syempre. So let's begin with question number one. One.
Can I still apply for SP or WP even if I'm pregnant?
Yes. So actually that question came from a question. It's actually a message from one of our subscribers and followers sa Facebook page. Kasi yung husband niya is already here in Canada on a study permit. And she's about to lodge her application for an open work permit. But she just found out that she's pregnant. And she's asking us if she can, still come here to Canada and still proceed with the application. And then another situation is, one of the person I'm helping out with an LOA for Lambton, she also just recently found out that she's pregnant. So I'm not sure why a lot of people are interested with the topic of pregnancy dito sa Canada. It might be due to COVID. Maraming nabubuntes. So,
masama ka doon.
Pero ano yan guys, blessing yan.
Yes,
syempre.
it's a blessing. Oo.
Lalo na pag pinanganak nyo dito, Canadian.
Ayun. That's so true. Alright, so, the answer to that question, according to the research I did just about an hour ago, since I want to give you the correct answer. So this information came from the IRCC website. IRCC. So if you want to double check that, just go to Google, just check Google IRCC, type that, and you will be able to find this information I'm going to give to you today. So yes, according to the IRCC website, may kodigo kami dito.
Yep.
Walang nakasulat sa IRPA or the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act na bawal mag-apply ng temporary resident ang buntes, 'di ba? So temporary resident, may it be kung study permit ka or open work permit na ina-applyan mo, hindi sinasabi doon na bawal kang mag-apply. Okay? So long as yung mga documents na kaya mong i-provide, mamimit yung 3 questions palagi ng visa officer, di ba? Ano ba yung 3 questions na yon?
Do applicants have sufficient funds?
POF. So, sabihin, kailangan enough yung funds mo.
Dapat marami kayong pera.
Hindi naman. Enough, sufficient.
Enough,
or, number 2 na question ni VOU.
Will they leave Canada at the end of their period of authorized stay?
Home ties. So, ibig sabihin, you should have enough home ties para maaprobahan yung application nyo regardless kung buntis kayo. And number 3,
are they admissible?
Yes. So, dyan papasok yung ano ba yung purpose ng pagpunta nyo dito sa Canada, diba? Also, there's a question of, do you have to disclose to the visa officer, to your application that you are pregnant? Sa IRCC website, sa nabasa kong information, wala namang nabanggit doon na you have to disclose. But, at the same time, hindi mo pagdi-disclose ng information na yon during your application is parang omitting that information from the visa officer, tinatago mo and may make you inadmissible to Canada. So be on the safe side, be honest, be truthful to your application, and just inform them that you are pregnant and you still want to pursue your application of coming here in Canada on a temporary visa. So, 'di ba? Walang masama doon.
Tama.
And a follow-up question to that is, of course, part kasi ng application for a temporary resident is a medical exam, right? So, kailangan mo pa bang mag-medical exam? Or pwede mo bang i-postpone yung medical exam dahil buntis ka?
Yun ang pinaka...
Oo, 'di ba? Part yun kasi ng application. So, the answer is no. You're still required to undergo the medical examination as required for the application on a temporary visa. Pero yung ibang test, hindi mo na i-proceed. So, i-cancel mo na. Hindi na may cancel. Ano yung term na ginamit nila dito? Postpone. Oo. So, kailangan mo na i-postpone yung ibang tests dahil buntis ka. The thing here is that your application will not proceed or hindi pa siya i-review muna ni VO. Wala mo nang mangyayaring assessment from the visa officer until such time that you can complete all the required medical tests for the application. So, that's just to answer your question.
Question number 2! What are the things that I need to prepare or consider?
Yes, of course. Magkaibang sitwasyon yan eh.
Ito pag nandito na sila sa Canada.
So, nabuntis ka sa Canada while you're on a study permit or open work permit. Tulad nung nangyari sa akin, it's not planned.
Ang likod mo kasi!
Or some people may have planned it, like they wanted to get pregnant once na nag-land sila dito sa Canada. Or, another situation is yung tulad nung yung question number 1 na parang nabuntis sila while still on the Philippines, in the Philippines, and then they would come here. You still have to consider these things. So, that would be looking for a
family doctor.
Yes, it's very important for you guys to have a family doctor if you are pregnant here in Canada.
Yung family doctor namin kasi, di ba parang Filipino, buti na lang ni-refer nung dating landlady namin.
Yes. The reason why you have to have a family doctor is because yung initial consultation during the first 4 months or first 3 months of your pregnancy would be coming from or would be with a family doctor. Hindi ka automatically kay OB-GYN ka agad. So, the family doctor is the one who would refer you to your OB-GYN. Diba?
Tama.
So, kailangan nyo talaga ng family doctor kasi sila yung unang-unang titingin sa inyo during the first trimester of your pregnancy.
Saka after ng pag nanganak ka na,
yes,
sila pa rin ang titingin. Siya
tama.
pa rin.
Hindi yung after mong nanganak, after na-discharge ka sa hospital, yung mga follow-up check-up mo, it's not gonna be the OB-GYN, it's gonna be the family doctor as well as yung sa baby mo. Family doctor pa rin. So, you need to have that. At umiiyak si Baste. So,
okay guys, ito yung isa sa mga kailangan nyo i-consider. Insurance!
Yes. So, meron tayong dalawang maaasahang insurance dito sa Canada kapag mabubundis tayo and mga anak. So, meron tayong OHIP. Yes, that's for Ontario. May iba-ibang tawag kasi yan depende sa province. So, that's the universal healthcare system ng Ontario, which covers everything, all the expenses from pregnancy up until you will give birth hanggang sa mga check-up to baby. Kasi magkakaroon din ng OHIP si baby.
Libre.
Yes. Wala kaming ginastos.
Wala.
Oo. Pero, meron ding another thing. As an international student kasi, may insurance ka din from your school. So, ako kasi, ikaw yung pinag-uusapan namin. So, another kasi, yung insurance namin, under Guard Me, covered din niya yung pagbubuntis ko and panganganak. Pero, ang difference lang is kailangan maglabas ng pera and then i-refund ko siya, diba? So, covered niya din yung room, CS kasi ako so covered lahat yun, 100%. So, those are the two insurance that you can use for your pregnancy and when you're gonna give birth here in Canada. Also, kung may insurance din naman si OWP, you can also use that.
Oo.
But why do you have to use that if you already have your OHIP, diba? Or your healthcare
Lalabas ka pa ng
insurance?
pera.
Exactly.
Tama. OHIP na lang.
Oo, kasi ang difference nun, if ginamit ko kasi yung GuardMe, nung nirefer ako ng family doctor namin sa OB-GYN, I'd have to cash out 4,500.
4,500 ba?
Oo,
Or
4,500. Humihingi sila sa akin ng 4,500 doon sa OB-GYN as a deposit. So, yun yung difference. Well, if I'm gonna use OHIP or if I have OHIP, wala. Ibibigay ko lang yung OHIP number ko. And that's it. Okay.
So, ito na may mga tanong nila.
Oo. Paano kung pupunta ka? Yes.
Tama.
Yung paano kung pupunta ka dito or nabuntis ka nang wala kang OHIP.
Naku, patay.
Diba? And, also, kung nabuntis ka na nasa Pilipinas ka lang, papunta ka pa dito. So, the thing is, wala kang OHIP and buntis ka even before nakadating ka ng Canada, your private insurance, so insurance mo sa school, will not cover your pregnancy and you giving birth. Kasi nangyari yon during the time na nag-take effect yung insurance mo. So, they will not cover it, diba? So, the things that you have to consider if you will be giving birth here in Canada, or if you're gonna get pregnant here in Canada, would be how much you would have to prepare financially.
Pera, kailangan
Oo,
talaga yun.
tama. So, $75 up to $100 ang consultation sa family doctor. Every time.
Every time.
Hindi, iba pa yung babayaran mo sa mga lab tests mo, sa mga ultrasound mo, sa hospitalization mo, sa room mo, iba pa yon. So, sa amin ang nangyari, since OHIP kami, ang covered lang ng OHIP is ward. So, covered naman ng insurance ko sa school, semi-private. But we opted to go for a private room kasi ang dadagdag lang naman namin is
40. Parang, $40
$40
lang.
per day lang. So,
Siya kasi, gusto niya dati na, ano lang, sa, di ba?
semi-private. So, sa ward kasi, you would have to share that may 4 to 5 beds sa isang room pag ward ka.
Pag semi-private, parang
Dalawang beds.
Nag-decide ako dati na, sabi ko mag-private na lang
Private
tayo.
na lang,
Dadagdag
oo.
lang naman ng $40.
$40 lang kasi covered nga nung insurance sa school ko, yung semi-private. So, pag nag-upgrade ako, $40 lang dadagdag. So, nag-private na lang kami.
Oo.
Tsaka kasi, di ba, COVID, hindi natin, tsaka yung privacy din. So,
Tama.
worth it naman yung $40 na
Saka one day lang siya dun. Umalis na kami kaagad.
Galing, ha?
Ayun. Yun yung things that you have to consider. Yung kung magkano babayaran mo for consultation, for the ultrasound, for the lab test, for the hospitalization, for the room. So, sabihin na natin, according to one of the information I got in the internet, you would have to prepare roughly 11,000.
11,000. Mabigat, guys.
11,000 Canadian dollars kapag pupunta ka dito sa Canada or kapag nabuntis ka that you don't have the health insurance from Canada or you don't have a private insurance. So that's how much you have to prepare. 11,000 Canadian dollars worst case scenario.
Mabigat.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so ito pa ang isa. Maternity and baby stuff.
Oh, actually, that is one of the things that you have to be thankful for kapag nandito ka sa Canada. Because you don't have to spend for those.
It's free, guys.
Alam mo kung bakit? Kasi yung Filipino community dito, they help each other. So, sa experience namin, yung mga gamit ni Baste, ang daming nagbigay. We had our baby shower. So, ang daming gifts ni Baste. Aside from that, kung di ka naman maarte, kasi magaganda naman yung mga gamit dito. Yung mga hand-me-downs na mga damit, mga baby, may mga gamit ng baby.
Napaglumaan ng mga
it doesn't matter
anak ng
kasi
mga kaibigan
magaganda pa
namin.
rin siya. At saka kung hindi ka maarte and you're a practical person, I would go for that. I don't have to spend kasi maayos pa naman, maganda. And it doesn't matter, diba? You just have to, it's a big help.
Naman niya kaagad,
it's a big help. So, yung maternity clothes mo and yung baby stuff mo, you don't have to worry about that. maraming tutulong sa inyo dito. Isa kami doon if ever.
Tama.
Okay. What?
Work while pregnant.
Yes. So, isa yun sa mga questions sa amin.
Mhm.
Pwede pa ako mag-apply kahit dumating ako sa Canada na buntis ako.
Mhm.
Yes, kasi it's...
Parang yung nangyari sa kanya. Sa'yo,
Hindi,
diba?
ano naman na yun, buntis ako, pero nag-work na ako
Oo,
noon.
nag-work na siya.
May work na ako noon, tapos nabuntis ako. Pero this applies to those people who would still be coming here. Papunta pa lang dito sa Canada, I mean, nabuntis. So, can you still apply for work? So long as it's still safe for you to work and you're not high risk.
Saka yung working environment.
Oo, there should...
Titignan niya lang.
Yes, hindi siya risky for a
Oo.
pregnant woman. Then there should be no reason for an employer or walang you can still apply for work and you should still be hired kasi it's a discrimination and Canada is they're against discrimination kasi. So parang dahil since babae lang naman yung nabubuntis, it's a discrimination
Babae lang
against
naman talaga.
women.
Hindi ka pwede.
Kumuha ka lang ng buntis pero hindi ka, yun nga. So it's you can still apply for work and there should be no reason why you should not be hired kung naman kayo, eligible naman kayo and qualified for the job. So, you just really have to, so long as hindi pa naman siya ganun ka-far along sa pregnancy mo, then there should be no reason why they should not hire you.
Yup. So, ito pa yung, isa pa. Maternity benefits.
Alright, so for both maternity and parental benefits, in order for you to be eligible for it, you need to have worked at least, kailangan nakapag-work ka ng 600 hours.
600 hours. Para makakuha ka
ng maternity tsaka parental benefits. Or, dahil COVID ngayon, winave nila yung 600 hours. So, ang minimum required na hours worked for you to be eligible for that is
120.
yes, 120.
Swerte nyo naman, 120 lang.
Ngayon, dahil dyan, it's
Oo.
like a help from the Canadian government. Diba, ang sarap papunta sa Canada.
Oo. Tama.
Yes, so, for maternity leave, you can file for that. Dito kasi sa Canada, hindi nila binibaby ang mga buntis, guys. Trust me. Kung kaya mo pang magbuhat, kahit mabigat pa yan, kung part yun ng trabaho mo, walang sasabihin sa yung OB kayo na bawal yan. Pero kung high risk ka naman, of course, hindi siya pwede.
Basta kaya nyong
Kaya nyo pang
magtrabaho, guys.
Yes.
Oo, walang problema.
So, the latest that you can apply for a maternity leave and have that maternity benefit is 2 months prior to you giving birth. So, 2 months prior to your due date.
7 months
Oo.
pregnant na kayo nun.
Oo, mga kahit 8 months, ganun. 8 or 7. 7, ganun.
7.
So, you are entitled for 15 weeks maternity leave.
Tagal.
15 weeks lang yon. Kasi iba pa yung parental leave.
Tama.
So, yung parental leave naman, meron dalawang klase yan. We have the,
Standard?
yes, so standard and extended.
Yes.
Sa standard maternity leave, so, applicable kasi ito yung maganda ha. Yung parental leave, kapag magpa-file ka na for your EI or employee insurance benefit, you can choose either the standard or the extended benefit. Parental leave is applicable for both the wife and the husband. How? So, si standard benefit, that's 40 weeks maternity leave.
Wow,
Ang
diba?
haba, diba?
Ang
So,
haba.
bayad ka the entire time. Pero, si wife, yung nanganak, is only entitled for 35 weeks of parental leave. And the 5 weeks is for the husband. So, merong parental benefit din si husband. So, he can go on leave for 5 weeks and paid siya. Also, for extended maternity leave or parental leave naman, that's a total of 69 weeks extended.
Haba.
Oo. So, 61 weeks for me, kunwari, extended ako, and then yung 8 weeks sa kanya. So, shared yon. Or, kunwari, magbabawas ako ng months ko, ng parental leave ko, pwede niyang kunin. Transferable siya.
Diba?
Oo. So, yun yung maganda, hindi yung tulad sa, kasi ang nakasanayan natin sa Pilipinas, although nagbago naman na ngayon, before, kapag CS ka, how many months? 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Pero dito kasi sa Canada, you can go for 1 year and you're getting an insurance or getting something from the Canadian government since you're covered by the employee insurance benefit, right? Oh. So, ang tanong, how much will you get?
Yon.
From the employee insurance. Just to give you a rough idea, so we can just discuss it more thoroughly on another video.
I-discuss namin kung magkano yung nakukuha namin sa ano niya.
sa employee benefit sa employee insurance benefit.
EI.
Yes. So, you will get 55% of your earnings during the time na
55%,
nagtatrabaho ka.
guys.
Exactly. So, kunwari, ikaw study permit ka, student ka, part-time ka lang, diba? So, how much will you get for your EI? So, that's gonna be an average of the 55% earnings. So, yung average na yun, ibibase nila yun sa highest paid mo.
Yung pinakamataas.
Ganon ka-understanding si Canada, guys. Hindi nila ibibase yun sa kung magkano yung laging kinikita mo. Pero kung saan yung pinakamataas, yung peak na kinita mo na mataas, dun sila magbe-base ng 55%. Diba? Kino-consider nila na kailangan mo talaga ganito. Diba? So, yun. Yun yung maternity and parental benefits. So, those are the things na thankful ako na nasa Canada ako. Even on a temporary visa, temporary resident visa, I get to enjoy those perks.
Tama. Ito pa yung isa sa mga kailangan nyo i-consider, guys.
Actually, isa siya sa mga pinaka-importanteng kailangan yung i-consider kung may bala kayong magbuntis or dadating kayong buntis dito sa Canada. That will be your
schedule.
Exactly, guys. So, you have to think, how will you take care of a baby? Nang nag-aaral ka, nagwo-work siya, or kasi given na na hindi ka makakapagtrabaho talaga. So, paano nyong i-adjust yung schedule ninyo wherein you can go to school and then your husband also needs to go to work. So, you have to work it out between yourselves. Sino ang most probably kasi kailangan tong si husband magtrabaho ng gabi.
Kaya ang ginagawa namin ngayon, guys, ako nakahanap na ako ng work ko pang gabi.
So, ngayon, naghanap siya ng work na aayon sa schedule namin kasi I'm soon to be doing my internship or co-op as yung co-op. So,
for preparation to para sa co-op niya.
Yeah, so in preparation for my co-op, which will be on kailan ba siya? Sa May. So, sa May, kailangan niyang magkaroon ng work na panggabi. So, yun yung pinaka-best na way na may titingin kay Baste. So, kailangan panggabi siya, pang umaga ako. Why? Because we cannot afford daycare.
Tama.
Napaka-expensive ng daycare, guys. So, how much is a day average na kailangan mong i-prepare for a daycare monthly?
More or less, mga $1,800.
$1,800.
Ang laki nun, ha?
Ang laki nun. Sobrang
mahal. So, yung
mahal
sahod
nun.
mo siguro ng mga isang buwan, mapupunta sa daycare.
Ganon.
Sayang.
Oo. So, yan yung isang kailangan nyo i-consider. Lalo na kunwari, mag-a-apply pa lang kayo ng study permit and you have to disclose that you're pregnant. Kailangan mong isama dun sa expenses ninyo, sa proof of funds ninyo, yung daycare ng bata. At the same time, yung magagastos nyo sa gatas, magagastos nyo sa diapers. So, yun. Yun yung isang mga kailangan nyo i-consider. And in addition to that, last that you have to consider, this is for me as someone who gave birth. Actually, for the both of us naman. You have to mentally and physically prepare yourself. You have to...
Hirap kasi.
Oo, ang hirap. Mahirap siya. Hindi ganun kadaling magbuntis dito sa Canada at mga anak.
Siyempre, walang tutulong sa inyo, guys. Kayong dalawa lang, yung husband nyo or yung pagod sa work, kailangang mag-work.
Tapos, ikaw naman na nanganak, pagod ka, puyat ka, nagpapadede ka, stressed ka, ang dami mo iniisip, tapos nag-aaral ka pa. So, you have to prepare your mind to be strong or stronger. Kasi, ang hirap pagsabay-sabay ng quiz, ng project.
Stressful pa naman ang school.
Sobra, so hindi ganun kadali na buntis ka, manganganak ka, na nag-aalaga ka na nag-aaral ka, tapos your husband, kahit kailang pagod na pagod siya, kailangan kanyang tulungan. Kasi you cannot do it all on your own. You have to prepare food, you have to do laundry, you have to prepare for your exam, you have to finish your research. There's a lot of things that you have to do na kailangan nyo talagang magtulungan. So,
Tama. Yun yung pinaka-importante. Kailangan nyo magtulungan.
Oo, kailangan nyo magtulungan talaga. Kailangan mag-workout yung schedule ninyo at the same time, mas magiging stronger yung relationship nyo as husband and wife. Kasi pag dadaanan nyo dito yung lahat-lahat na kayo lang, unlike sa Pilipinas na meron mag-aalaga sa bata, pwede kang kumain muna, may tutulong sa'yo maglaba, tumingin muna, matulog ka muna, yung mga ganon.
Kamag-anak.
So, personally, what I experience is I can only take a bath once na nandito na siya. Ang hirap-hirap sa akin na gawin yung mga bagay na, even as simple as eating. Kasi, ang hirap-hirap kumain na, one hand, ganon. Pero talagang, alam mo yun, yung gusto mong maging mabilisan pa, mga ganon. So, hindi katulad sa Pilipinas na may magulang ka, kamag-anak, kapatid, or meron kang kasambahay na pwede mong asahan sa mga bagay na yun. Dito, you have to do it talaga na ikaw lang or kayong dalawa lang. So, sabi ko nga, napaka-prone ng mga kapapanganak pa lang dito sa Canada na tulad ko, in temporary resident, mga students, gano'n, sa postpartum. So, you have to make yourself think, you have to be stronger than, paano ko bang explain to? Kailangan kausapin mo yung sarili mo na, huwag mong babyhin yung pain. Huwag mong babyhin yung utak mo na isipin na nahihirapan ka. Kasi kailangan isipin mong kaya mo. 'Di ba? As you noticed doon sa last video namin nung nanganak ako, parang sabi nyo, paano kang di nga nanganak, paano kang nakatayo, paano mo kinaya. Kasi kailangan kong kayanin kasi hindi ko pwedeng babyhin yung pain kasi mas mahihirapan ako at the same time mahihirapan si Sarky kapag pinahirapan ko yung sarili ko. Alam niyo yun, nai-guess niyo yun. Kasi the more na nag-clickling ako, iniisip kong mahirap, masakit. And then mas mahirapan ako at the same time mas mahihirapan siya. So you have to help yourself to be able to help your partner so that he can help you. Nagigets nyo ba yun?
Kailangan talagang, kayo dito, strong.
Yes, you have to.
Wala kayong choice kasi,
stronger
guys.
Mind, stronger body. Kung gusto nyo talagang makasurvive dito sa Canada with the baby during your pregnancy and after you give birth. So, those, actually, so, yun yung kailangan nyo talagang pagandaan. So, you have to, yun nga, you have to keep your faith, you have to be, always praying kasi it's really hard, especially pag nasa bahay ka lang talaga. It's really very hard. And last question.
Canadian citizen ba si baby?
Yes, of
course.
Talaga? Bongga.
Pinanganak siya sa Canada. So, kapag pinanganak ka sa Canada, kahit na study permit ka or open work permit ka, automatically that makes the baby a Canadian citizen and entitled to all the Canadian citizen benefits. Pero, yung sa child care benefits, that is the monthly allowance for the children, for the babies here in Canada.
Nakakatanggap sila ng monthly allowance, guys.
So, kahit temporary,
Canadian.
kahit temporary visa ka, pagkasama mo yung mga anak mo dito, they are also qualified for a Canadian child care benefit pala, sorry. CCB or child care benefit.
Child care benefits.
So, applicable yun both sa Canadian citizen na baby at saka sa mga temporary resident na mga bata. But that is only applicable after 18 months. 18 months of...
Kasi may na-receive na kaming letter, di ba? Na parang
para
i-fill
sa
upan
CCB
mo
niya.
para sa CCB niya.
So, even if he's born here in Canada and considered, he is a Canadian citizen, he's not yet entitled to receive CCB kasi kami yung parents, temporary resident.
Kailangan maka-18 months muna kami.
Kailangan maka-18 months muna kami bago siya maka-receive ng childcare benefits. That also applies to Yui and Miki kapag ka nakapunta na sila dito sa Canada, they will start receiving CCB once naka 18 months na kami. So, we can file for it on our 19 month here in Canada.
Sa June pa kami mag-18 months.
Sa June. So, magpa-file kami na July. Ganon. Oo.
Pero yung ano nito, retro, di ba?
That I would have to do another research kung ko-cover yung CCB niya magmula nung pinanganak siya and if it's gonna be retro. But, yun nga, pwede lang kaming mag-file for the CCB kapag ka naka 18 months na kami. So, yun pa lang naman for now. For any other questions that you guys may have about pregnancy and giving birth here in Canada while on a temporary visa, you can message us on our Facebook page.
Sarky and Aileen, guys.
Or you can just comment on this video below so that you can also, you know, share yung isang tanungan lang and isang sagutan lang na mababasa ng lahat.
Kasi minsan busy kami. Ang dami nagme-message sa amin, hindi na namin masagot. Yun lang guys, maraming salamat sa inyo. Malapit na tayong mag 10K.
Road to 10K.
Road to 10K muna tayo.
Malapit na ba? 3,000 pa kayo.
Malapit na yun.
Hindi nga yung
Huwag niyong kalimutang mag-subscribe. Ito.
Yes! Oo, ayun, nakikita nyo yan.
Ayan, nakikita nyo.
I-refer nyo rin. Kung nag-enjoy kayo at may marami kayong natututunan dito sa namin,
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys.
Yes!
Maraming salamat.
God bless everyone.
God bless, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, ito pa yung isa sa mga kailangan nyo.
Ay! Maingay ka, Daddy. Maingay ka, Daddy. You're noisy, Daddy, yo. Uy, hindi ka magdedede.
Goodbye.